When people are complaining to you about the cost of living, as if to suggest that another government could manage the cost of living better than this government, the only thing you need to do is refer them to history, because no amount of lies and rumors can take away the historical fact that under the PNP government, inflation and cost of living is twice as high as under any Jamaica Labour Party government.
Yeah, welcome to Politics Watch JA. Today we have a very interesting discussion to hold with you, viewers and subscribers. We can see where Andrew Holness is trying to make his argument across to the PNP and the JLP and everybody in Jamaica across the world. But I guess most people not buying it. Andrew Holness claimed that cost of living would be higher under a PNP government, which, well, put it squarely, I don't know. Because PNP was bad, Andrew Holness and JLP worse. We don't see any options with Mark Golding and the PNP because them so divided. So right now we don't know, Jamaicans don't have no options. It's like we caught between a rock and a hard place. As you can hear the clipping, Andrew Holness confident, sure, my talk strong with facts. But PNP always are going to rebut it still. Today, we're going to discuss it. We see Nationwide 90 FM make a post on them Instagram page. I talk about the same situation. So I could just read from Nationwide Instagram post. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says no amount of lies or manipulation of statistics. I wonder who a lie and manipulate statistics. And I wonder if a stat in my talk or a PNP. Anyway, can obscure the damage done to Jamaica's economy progress by successive PNP administration between 1989 and 2007. So, you know, say PJ Patterson did a prime minister till about 2007. So I'm a PJ Patterson matter. Mr. Holness made that argument as he addressed the JLP supporters in Clarendon on Sunday. That would have been Sunday, October 15, 2023. Alright, so Mr. Holness says some Jamaicans who may be tempted to give the PNP a listening ear because the last time JLP went to election, a 27% vote for them. So is a JLP government with minority vote. When he said tempted to give the PNP a listening ear, he's saying that majority of Jamaicans did not vote. But even though them frustrated and tired of Jamaica Labour Party, them tempted to give Mark Golding and him divided PNP a listening ear. But me don't know. Them divided and them not ready yet. So I must say, some Jamaicans who may be tempted to give the PNP a listening ear are perhaps too young to recall the damage done by the party in its previous stints in charge of the government. Well, you matter about me still, because when PNP ruled Jamaica, I was going to school, little boy, I never really understand the damage what PNP, according to Andrew Holness, say them do to the country. So according to the Prime Minister, the facts, yeah, the man say, according to the Prime Minister, the facts show that the PNP cannot be trusted with managing the economy. So viewers and subscribers, more you have to tell me if you agree with this. Andrew Holness said the facts show that the PNP cannot be trusted with managing the economy. So we're going to read some of the comments them where they on the post. The first person right. Grandmother said when JLP in power, Jamaicans dead fear hungry. Prove it every day. Wow, me I tell come like this a person dead fear hungry every day. I wonder if PNP make this a person have whole of food. Anyway, another person say Jamaica need a servant of God who is hearing from God and a man of God to lead the country. No, but this person no know say Andrew Holness a Christian and him a Christian man, so what else we need? Me don't think Mark Golding a Christian. Me don't know what kind of religion Mark Golding do. Anyway, our next person say in 2016 it was crime. If you vote for PNP, you could be the next murder victim. But if you vote for Andrew and the JLP, you can sleep with your doors and windows open. Crime thing not working out so well for him. So now, despite inheriting the financially sound platform from the PNP, he gets up and talks this. Say, well, may I agree with this still. I think that the PNP left a very vibrant and strong economy. I have to give all respect to Peter Phillips. I think he did a very good job as the Minister of Finance. And Ardley Shaw. Two of them, Ardley Shaw from the Jamaica Labour Party. Anyway, another person said, question. I say you ask your wife about the Xmas, sir, because it's just in the past. So you're in government from 2016 until now. The past not going to work, sir. You left the Jamaican people them. Well, they must what the person here try to say is that stop talking about the past. You understand? Talk about the present and the future. Man, seeing is believing, my brothers and sisters. Seeing is believing, and please don't at me. How can you bash someone who is not in charge? Good question. Are you in charge, Andrew? So you can't blame a man for what not happen now, You have a responsibility for make things happen now. Another person, right? Wanna split the country in half, make me decide where to go live. But the country literally split up, because if you go certain place, you say there's a PNP, you go certain place, you say there's a JLP. Like down at Tivoli, a JLP down there, so make sense. You go down there, go live if you come with. And if you go down on my side down there, so down at Clarendon, say what I call it, so go down his way down there, so a dieted PNP. Alright. Another person, right? We're still waiting for your integrity report to be certified. And Joe, you give people things to talk, You give people things to talk because we don't know about your statutory deduction yet. We don't know if you make it not get certified or an integrity commission not make it certified. And 2 years now. 2 years now, so if there are some country then lock you up door. Not because you're a prime minister, But anyway, that is for another video because we're going to discuss that in a detail. Right? Another person, right? All me know is that have kids that have to be wondering how they're going to survive here and they just finished college. Everything is so sky high. Lord help us. But I may agree because I face when I go supermarket and one time I go at the market when I pay bills, I travel from work to home. I tell you, money can't stretch. Another person, how about we start by taking accountability for the present? Why is it high now? Well, we're going to make Andrew Holness defend himself. Just give you a few minutes. Andrew Holness say, either higher under PNP government. We're going to make him defend himself. Another person, right? With all due respect, Mr. Andrew Holness, we don't really want to hear who could have, would have. We just need someone who can bring it down. Please. That's all the people of Jamaica asking you and Nigel Clark to do. Another person, right? Grandmother say, when JLP in power, Jamaican dead fear hungry. Prove it every day. Another person, right? The same dead fear hungry argument. It come like a more people are dead fear hungry out there more than anybody when JLP in a power. Another person, right? Hold on, I want to find some comments where alright, another person, right? Stop trampling on Jamaicans' intelligence. You think it's 1960 or 1980 when most can't read or write? Anytime the JLP comes in power, the poor suffer more. That is nothing major. Your government initiate all the major sectors. No, sorry. Your government initiate them right. All the major sectors was created by PNP, and that's a fact. Hurry up and call the election. Jeez and peace. This a person already for election call. It look like boy overwhelming majority. I not see nobody agree with Andrew Holness say the cost of living would have been higher under the People's National Party. Everybody beat Andrew Holness bad. But what we are going to do right now, viewers and subscribers, we are going to talk to Justice, because Justice did live in an era where Prime Minister Andrew Holness talk about when him say it cost of living with a higher on the PNP. So I could put the argument to him, right? We'll find out. The cost of living would be higher under the PNP government. Tell me if you agree or disagree.
In reference to the ranting by the prime lunatic, it's clear that he is delusional if he has formed that conclusion. History will easily and effectively refute his faulty figures. The Jamaican Lunatic Party has historically been dismal when it comes to managing the Jamaican economy. It couldn't have been in the 80s when it was when Siaga was touted as the supposed financial genius, and even his godfather Reagan,
Reagan for America,
was disappointed in the way the Jamaican economy was managed.
So inflation never high in 1980 when JLP when PNP did run the country back in the 80s to 2007. That may I ask.
The fluctuation.
It fluctuates.
Fluctuation means that there were times when it was high and there were times when it was low.
So compared to now, is it better now than
the hardship now is unprecedented?
Unprecedented?
Which translates into inflation being at its highest historically.
Hold on. I hear Andrew Holness have said. Andrew Holness have film argument. Listen what Andrew Holness has said.
Average inflation 12 months in 1990 and 1991 was over 50%. They don't remember those days of high inflation. So they don't know what the economy was under the PNP. It is this administration that has put in place inflation targeting with the Bank of Jamaica to ensure that we keep inflation low so that you can enjoy your income when you go to the supermarket.
You hear what I say? In 1990.
Again, he's delusional. He's delusional because you can easily attest to this, that every single Jamaican in every crevice and corner of the country is not crying but bawling about the unbearable hardships. They never before experienced hardship. Even the dogs are having immense difficulty at finding leftovers in garbage bins.
No, but all you have to talk about hardship when time unemployment rate cut to 50%, the lowest it ever been.
But look here, we are talking about
murder rate down by 12% compared to last year.
Listen, man,
you have a stable dollar. US dollar stable.
No man.
Compare Jamaica dollar stable to US dollar.
You're obviously not understanding the intricacies of economics. a man doing a okay, in the economic sense, real employment speaks to an engagement that can provide more than the basic necessities to sustain life. You can't be wiping windshield wipers on cars. You can't be working at Wendy's, KFC, and say you are being employed.
But it is a start. It's a
Well, no,
start.
statistically, if you're working at Wendy's or at a gas station, you're employed.
Yes.
But in the economic sense of what being employed is supposed to mean,
what is supposed to mean?
when a person is employed,
Mm-hmm.
he
Or
he or she ought to have the realistic aspiration of one day being able from his income to purchase a home and a car.
Yeah, but
Under no circumstances can you find decent rental abode with those paltry wages. Those are starvation wages which are barely able to keep your belly from growling.
no, but remember, what year Andrew Holness raised the minimum wage.
Again, you see, you raise when you analyze the increase, right? It comes down to mere pennies. You understand? Mere pennies. And then now the inflation wipe it out before you even go to the supermarket. In fact, you know, things are so bad that people have to buy food on a need basis. You know, you buy a pound of flour. In fact, one of the more thriving business now are the ones in the slum or ghetto, or the politically correct term in a city, is those corner outlets that sells $10 toothpaste, $20 chiffon butter, one slice, two slices of bread. That is how desperately hard things have become under the Jamaica Lunatic Party.
So
It is lunacy.
So your fee said the PNP can do better.
The People's National Party is the obvious choice, right?
Can they do better?
Naturally.
Let me hear Andrew Holness said.
We have been able to manage our inflation much better than some first world countries. At its highest during the pandemic, inflation almost touched 12%. Now we have brought it down. It went down to about 5%. It's up to about 6.5% now. But we are managing the inflation, and the target is to get the inflation below 6%. Below 6%, within 4 to 6%, we know that people will be able to afford goods without worry.
You hear that? Andrew Holness said he manage the economy compared to other countries like United States, Canada.
Look here, man.
The inflation is reasonable compared.
People say,
It's 12%.
People have always marveled at the political backwardness of the Jamaican people. Now, when you listen to a lunatic like the Prime Minister saying that Jamaica's economic performance has surpassed some further countries, you know that sprawling property on Winward Road, is anxiously awaiting his admittance for urgent psychiatric evaluation, because it is a clear lunacy. You understand? I mean, and it is just like recently the rising clown called Robert Nesta Morgan saying that under the People's National Party, crime goes up, 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 on the Jamaican Local Party crimes go down, down, down. When on the PNP murders was unfortunately one and really two every day or so. On the Jamaican Local Party, people have been killed 4 per day. 4 per day.
But the latest statistics show that violence and crime is down 12%.
Again.
12% compared to
Again,
last year.
that is hallucinating because have you seen that? Have you seen those numbers? Can you relate to those numbers? Are you able to relate to the 4 murders per day? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. All right. So you can say, okay, yes, 4 last week, 4 the day after, 4 the day after. Can you confirm those flawed numbers? The Jamaica Lunatic Party is taking a bad dose of cocaine.
So you feel that the Jamaican Constabulary Force are rigged the statistics? That you are saying?
It is clearly flawed. Those information, because look here. Okay, it's like saying, you see, okay, it's like saying last year you have 1,500 murders, right? And this year you have 1,400. Isn't it lower?
Yeah.
Good. Is it anything right on about?
No.
Good. Therefore,
So
it's like you have to learn. You have to know how to analyze statistics. You know. So if last year you had 1,500 murders, and this year you have 1,000 or 90, then that is significant.
That is significant.
And that is statistics that is worth mentioning. You can't 1,500 and you have 40 and you gloat about it. That is nonsensical in the extreme.
So do you think that when there is a decrease in crime rate, is really the politicians them have something to do with it?
There's been no decrease.
Do you think they should take the credit?
No, well, man, listen, man. No, again, you have to understand, man. You have to learn to read into statistics. You know. You cannot. All right. Last year, this time, you have say 850 murders. This year, you have 800.
Yeah, me get
no, man. No, listen. No,
me get the point where you
no, listen. Those statistics are not even worth mentioning.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand?
That's true. But where I said the Andrew Holness said the cost of living, him say higher under the PNP.
Personally speaking, do you concur with that nonsense?
No. I guess because Andrew Holness now pay for nothing out of his pocket. The taxpayer pay for everything. So him not really can relate or understand what we are saying.
That is why when the acronym
when it come on to like increase in a bus fare and taxi fare.
That is why the acronym.
When it come on to increase in a ground provision in a market, every week you guys supermarket things increase without even gas price are increase every day. If it drop by a cent and it increase by $2-3. You understand?
Why you think the acronym JLP has long been changed from Jamaica Labour Party to the Jamaica Lunatic Party? Because that is what they're about. Lunacy.
Oh, but I know you can't tell me what him saying. Him say the inflation was 50% in 1990, you know. You are telling me say fluctuate. So you obviously
it has never been 50%. No, man. Hold on, brother. Do you know what is 50%, man?
Listen what Andrew Holness said.
No,
there is a whole generation of Jamaicans growing up who don't remember the inflation in the 90s. Don't remember that the moving average inflation 12 months in 1990 and 1991 was over 50%. They don't remember those days of
over 50%. You hear what the man said?
Listen again.
Average over 50%.
Again, you have to learn when a person speaks. You have to document information and do your research. You see, you have to say, okay, he says so and so and so. Okay, says so, and then now you go and research it. that way you can effectively rebut. You have so that everything he says. He is a lunatic. He's a prime lunatic.
No, but you are die at the PNP.
No, he's a prime lunatic.
No, but he's a die at the PNP.
No. Can you say he has said this, and based on my research, it is true or it is not true? Are you able to do that?
No.
And I mean, then there's no basis for your argument then.
So the Prime Minister would have lied to the country. The Prime Minister, yes, sir, the Honorable Prime Minister. You know, so him go Canada. The Prime Minister is in Canada now. And you know what you do? Give him credit for managing the economy of Jamaica. Canada Prime Minister. Give Andrew Holness credit.
Again,
how he has managed the economy.
You have just said that. You have said that based on your personal experience.
Yes.
What he's saying.
Yes.
Is not true, right? But then But again, you have to learn to analyze what a person says. You understand?
Can
you do that, man.
Can
right?
the PNP do better? Can the PNP do better? Can Mark Golding do better?
Look here now.
Who Mark Golding are going to make me the finance minister?
Look here. The country.
I know Mark Golding will tell you who he might make me the finance minister.
Jamaica over the years has been the movement that has been the greatest economic relief to the masses.
So if you're here with us at this point, more and telling you thanks to the viewers and subscribers. As I saw, the vlog got interrupted, plus we have a time constraint. So if you are a new subscriber, I ask you if you just subscribe, and if you're a loyal supporter, just like the video, dislike it, go down in the comment section and tell me if you agree with Andrew Holness that under the PNP government, cost of living would be higher. And look out for another vlog soon. Alright, respect.